This World Championships is particularly important because it's the Olympic qualifier. It's the last Olympic qualifier. We've been working hard for the last 2 years to get to this point, even just to get into the Worlds this year. It's super competitive, but we've been improving so much over the last number of years, especially the last 12 months, that like there's so much strength and depth that while we're focusing on the Olympic Madison events, that we can pick up there's so many placements and so many opportunities along the way, in the scratch, the points, the IPs. So for us, really, we want to nail the Madisons, make sure we get in the Olympics. But there's so many opportunities along the way, like Mark Downey, like Felix English has been really good in the scratch all year. You've had Lydia Boylan and Lydia Gurley picking up results throughout the scratches and omniums all year, and they've a really good Madison pairing. And to start the week off, we have our team pursuit. Now, it's a really good long-term project for Paris, but they're in the top 10 in the world already, so we're looking at they'll knock a few seconds off their PB. I know a lot of other teams are focusing on medals and stuff, but for that new team, just to keep knocking a second off, like they've taken 6 or 7 seconds off in a season, and that's quite a lot. I say they are so motivated. They work really hard. They're very open to critique and getting better. And every time they do a ride, they'll watch the video. They'll critique it themselves. I'll add a little bit in, put in over little bits that they're missing, but they just really want to piece it together. They're gunning all year. This is their last ride, and they want to make an impact. And for me, it's if they just piece all little bits together, they can do it. They can do a top 8 ride, but there'll be a lot to expect. But they'll be good. They'll be good no matter what.
So the Madison,
yes,
hugely competitive.
It's become so competitive the last year. Well, the women's Madison, we have a lot of. It's no secret, we have a lot of strength and depth, and we're in the top half of the field there. Once an event becomes back in the Olympics, it gets really competitive. And as a team event, for Ireland to be competing in a team event, that's the first time in years at the Olympic level. We've always been good in points, scratch, IP, omnium, but to be competitive at a team event against the best teams in the world, that's something we're very proud of. We have a lot of depth in the women's team. We have a lot of people to choose from, and we haven't been outside the top 8 all year really. So we want to be medal competitive. We don't expect to win it. We're going to try have a plan that can lead to that, but we want to be medal competitive. We want to make sure that when we get into the last 30-40 laps, that we can be there, and if there's a lap gain is possible, we're going to go for it. We're going to push. The men's Madison has become ultra competitive now. You have a lot of World Tour riders in it. Like you have the very best riders in the world, and we also have we have 2 of the best track riders in the world. When you pull it all together, it's not predictable. It's very hard to pick a winner, but we have a strategy. We've worked hard to get into this point. We're 1 spot off the qualifying in the Madison. But as you say, Felix and Mark have won before. They won in LA. They were second in Cali, I think it was. They've won a World Cup this year, won second in the World Points race. If they just piece that together on the day, anything's possible. Taking a lap here is going to be difficult on your own. Got to go with groups. Got to watch the groups. But as I say to the guys, you got to race the top tier. There's 2 or 3 tiers in the Madison. You got to race to the top tier, and anything's possible.
Without wishing to put you on the spot, medal hopes this week?
Oh well, it's no secret. We talk about it. But if we talk about the Madisons, it's very hard to plan for medals because there's so many variables, so teams. But for the individual events, like we talk quite regularly with the likes of Mark, Felix, Lydia, Lydia Boyle, Lydia Gurley. They both could see opportunities for medals. Felix and Mark they're proven winners. So for me, I would expect the more opportunities you have, the more chance you have of converting. With 4 or 5 riders medal competitive, I would really expect one of them to deliver a medal. And for Felix this year, he's been so good in the scratch. Like I'd say he'll have a good chance at that. And Mark's always up for a go in the points race. So that's where our best chances lie.